Welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Ryan, and we are playing RimWorld today. This is the Toxic Waster playthrough. Here is Raider, one of our good colonists. He's not one of the originals, but he did come to us soon after founding the colony. This gentleman is our best intellectual pawn. He's a quick sleeper, and he has a serious brain injury. But that is not holding him back from being, just like I said, the most intellectual pawn we've ever seen. We are currently in the process of painting everything a really drab green color. So that's why our prison looks the way it does. I might actually change the prison back. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'll leave it. For now, I'll leave it. But I'm definitely not going to paint the beds in the medical room. I like to keep those separate. But I think the green paint is looking pretty good everywhere else here. Now, I did get a suggestion for some fox fur chairs over here. Those might look nice. As soon as I get enough fox fur, I will definitely do that. But for right now, we're going to stick with the wood. I might even do some human leather at some point, but that of course, that stuff is rare, precious commodity. We try and make our clothing out of it. Of course, a few of our pawns do have some pure Thrumbo fur on, so that's also quite nice, But you can see Hiroshi here is decked out pretty well. You know what? We might need some more helmets. Let's look at these. These were constructed by Emma. Yeah, these are good quality, but oh, there's an excellent one. But we could do better. We can do better. I think our newest production specialist, Gizmo, she's up to a 12. Yeah, we can put some of those out. Let's see, how's our steel? Oh, definitely. We can definitely afford it. I don't think she's working on anything else because we're out of most of the human leather. So let's set some of these simple helmets up. We're going to set it so that only Gizmo does it. Yep, and we want it to be just made out of steel. I guess we could go for some plasteel, but now we've got to start saving that. So we need 7. I'm going to do... We probably don't need all 7. I'll do 5 to start with. We'll see how that goes. And that way the pawns will come through as she makes better quality ones. They'll come through and switch out for the better quality. And then we can get to repairing some of the old ones. We'll keep them around too, because I'm sure our children will enjoy those. Oh, here's our Luciferium stash, hidden behind the wall, locked off so nobody can get in there. I do plan on getting a few more bundles of that, and then we'll probably, I don't know, get somebody addicted to it. Hey, maybe Raider, cure his brain scar, right? I do have a mod that allows me to create synthetic skin. I think it's part of the Bionics, honestly. Yeah, and that is also something that we can use. Synthetic repair. Oh, that might be it right there. To repair scars. Yeah, well-engineered artificial tissues and nerves to aid with healing scars. Frailty and bad backs. Now, at some point in previous playthroughs, I also installed a different mod. It was just a dermal regenerator. It was pretty straightforward and easy. A little bit too easy. A little bit game breaking just in terms of scars and stuff. So I didn't include it in this one. I don't think I did. So we're going to have to go through the more laborious process of making synthetic skin. And I'm not even sure what that's made out of. Probably like hyperweave or something like that. But let's actually, can we see it? Synthetic tissue. Patch. Doesn't. Oh, okay. Medicine. Wait. How is synthetic tissue? Oh, this is men's scar. I see. So what's the ingredients? Created at synthetic nano printer. Huh. Okay. Well, we'll have to get into the ingredients later once we actually research it. But no problem. Check this out. We got a transport pod crash. From the fallen Imperium. If you rescue her. Well, let's see. She's not one of us. She's a genie. Interesting. First one of those we've seen. A wimp, delicate. We'll rescue her just to try and get some bonus points with the Imperium. Well, let's see what's wrong with her. She's going to be fine. Emma, get out there. Emma's our best doctor. Rescue. All right, she's also got a little bit of bionics on her, so her movement is 2% higher than the average pawn. All right, well, Macaw's is now being treated in our state-of-the-art hospital, although that's not quite true. We do need to get some better beds in here. I think what I'm going to do, didn't we research them? I think we'll start by switching over to this. Yeah, we've got them researched. We'll switch over to this side here. Where do I want to put these? There'll be 2 from there, right there. Like that. And of course, we'll put a little thing in the middle there. What are they called? The monitors, the vitals monitors. Don't have that research yet, but I think for now we'll just hold off because this is a ton of components. That's 15, 30, 40 components right there in that little bundle of beds. We've got 22. So I might wait till we get fabrication before I go into constructing the beds, unless we come across some, come across a big couple piles of them, then we'll build the beds. But for right now, I mentioned this before. I think I've played long enough to remember the days when it was steel and medicine was required to make a hospital bed, not components. But it's been a while. Again, alternately, that might have been a mod that just changed the recipe, but I doubt that. I don't know of any mods I was using that might have done that, but yeah, it's funny. The game has evolved quite a bit since the old days, that's for sure. There's a lot of quirks and stuff. Things that were completely removed from the game, like mechanoids used to have fully removable body parts. You could switch mechanoids off and take their scyther blades and install them onto your colonists. That's all gone, though. But it's interesting. Some of the changes. Most of it can probably be modded back in. Oh, look, we've got a few... Yeah, we got some animals. I forgot we hit that. I should just do this. Yeah. We had the psychic animal pulsar. We used one of them. So we've still got one remaining. Of course, we've got our smoke launcher over here in case we need to take out any mech clusters. Let's check this over here. How's this going? Bio-coated shotgun. Don't care about this stuff, really. I don't know. The Molotov cocktails might be okay. But these bodies are still fresh. For 17 hours. Is everybody assigned to the unrestricted? Everybody but the kids. Now they are, at least. Yeah, one good discovery with our 2 young boys here is that they both actually have a natural background, which is huge. The meditation focus type, natural. So I've got them set for a lot of meditation throughout their day. That might even be a little bit too much. Let's do this. All right, we'll see. I mean, I'm not like desperate for psychic pawns, but it is awesome. Another thing I'm not sure about is whether or not we can give a child psychic abilities. But for right now, we might not even have to worry about it. They might grow up before we're finished. Because we're currently working, well, Snuff is done, but Hiroshi is the one who has started getting his powers. His powers have started to develop. And yes, this is our Anima Tree, in case you guys are just joining. This is a retexture pack to make it look more appropriate for a toxic waster group here. Oh, precision rifling. Let's go back to the main tab. I think it's smart to go with some security stuff. I think that's what we were going to do, was go back and forth between like security and then like medical stuff. But, since I'm waiting on this... Some autocannon turrets wouldn't be bad. Yeah, let's go with that. Look at these guys. Clope and Jerk. Staring at each other while they meditate. Weird. Oh, of course, too. The most common thing in our... the most common form of recreation isn't psychite tea. It's social fights. Hey, Skunk pulled her gun at the end there. Did you see that? Put that gun away, Skunk. Calm down. I don't know. Maybe they were fighting over this corpse here or something? Because that's what they were doing, was hauling that baby in. Nah, I think they come from a long trek through the jungle, and they get a little pissed off when they get home. Just how it goes. All right, that one spoils in an hour. Well, we've got everything we're going to get out here, I guess, for now, so no big deal. That was what we used our psychic animal pulsar for, I think, was that little raid. I believe there was a cluster of guys, yeah, right over here, too. So these are now gross. You guys are too slow. We'll grab that sword. Yeah, we'll just leave the rest of this crap out here to deteriorate away. I'm at a point now with the wealth that it's not really an issue. I'm not trying to micromanage it down to the every last piece on the map. I'd rather have my people in here doing stuff like scanning than hauling crap. All right, let's go. Get rid of that. Speaking of not hauling, let's please haul. That looks good. This is good. I'm going to hide this. I like to hide my zones. I don't like to see them. These over here need to be hidden too, please. What's going on? I can't. There it is. Come on. Sometimes it's hard to grab your zones. What the heck? Alright, that's a little better. See, it looks so much nicer like that. Okay, good, good, good. Of course, I've got the plans running through here, which you can barely see, but no worries. I get caught up on the aesthetics of things. But speaking of which, we do have some toxic waste over here. You can kind of see it. Finally, we're starting to pollute the map. And Emma is loving it, too. She's living right in it. It's literally encompassing her whole bedroom. She loves it. Look at this. Pollution stimulus. Yeah. Very nice. Okay, well, here's the downside to our pollution is that non-wasters obviously can't handle it, and we've got one. I don't know, I took a risk here. I broke my own rule, and we recruited, well, we forcefully kidnapped and brainwashed little Sienna here to believe that she is actually a toxic waster when in reality she's a dirt mole. She doesn't know that though. But we need to get her like a gas mask or something. I don't know if we can do those yet. I have to look for that. Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah. We do have the chem fuel. There's some right there. Okay, so let's get this set as a priority actually. Suspend. She already made all those helmets too, by the way. They're done. Look at that. She's good. She's quick. So this probably won't take long. I just hope a child can wear it. That's my only thing. I don't know. We're about to find out though, right? Well, interestingly enough, that person we rescued from the Empire, she left. Didn't like our colony, I guess, well enough to join. But we did just get a wanderer pop up here. Let's see, a child too. Oh, guys, this might end in tragedy here for Baron. I don't know. Of course, we don't know anything about them, but they don't have any traits because they're young. Check for more info. Baseliner. Well, we do know enough to know that by accepting this, they will become a sacrifice. And, yep. As sad as it is, we're going to accept and then sacrifice this child. And of course, we do that because it tricks the AI storyteller into believing we've lost a colonist. It comes with a pistol. Yeah, but the storyteller thinks we've just lost a colonist. And in fact, we have. We did, but we sacrificed it intentionally to trick them. Oh, look, there's a cobra hunting them. We might not have to worry about it. We might just let the cobra do it. Let's see, what's the gear? Yeah, whoa. Synthread kid pants? What the hell? We might start recycling some stuff here. I don't know. Where's the cobra? Wait, was that part of him joining? Or no, that was just happens to be that the cobra started hunting him. Oh, you killed it. Oh, you give a kid a gun. They start killing snakes, don't they? Anyway, so essentially, like I said, it tricks the storyteller into believing we've had hard times. We're struggling because we're losing pawns. So the next raid it sends will be a little bit weaker, basically. And I'm always up for that. In the harder, difficulty levels, that kind of a break can be very beneficial to you. So we'll just move him out here. No good reason. I could kill him anywhere. But so avert your eyes, everybody. I'm just going to go ahead and take care of this off screen. Okay, now not to dwell on the morbid here, but the interesting thing now is what I have to do, and I've done this before because I've had this issue, is we'll put him in the freezer there, and we'll go ahead and butcher him up, but he is going to sit in that freezer until, and look at our freezer, it's packed. I mean, we got other humans in here and stuff, so it's going to be a while before Snuff gets to him. And in that time, they're going to get a mood debuff for an unburied colonist, So what we have to do now, come in here, clear, and set a specific butcher order, okay? I guess I'll just do it forever. And it's going to be just for colonists and human here. So we want to open up human-like and go into colonist only. Yeah, turn off slave, turn off stranger. Same here. It needs to be just... This stuff I'm not going to worry about. Actually, that's part of the genetics update, or not update, mod. I don't think I'll mess with that one because, right, at least not yet. We don't have any colonists like that. But this, what this will do, of course, is force Snuff to go butcher that buddy immediately. Again, pretty morbid, but unless we want to have some sort of mood debuff on him for the next season and a half or whatever, we got to deal with it. Well, looks like our toxic packs out here are doing some fine work polluting our kill box. Yes, very nice. We're trying to create a nice cloud of toxic waste here permanently on the map inside our zone. This will, and of course we want to get our entire kill box set up with that too. And everywhere else basically, but this is a good spot for it. Oh, and you'll notice this is where some of those toxic packs originally landed before we picked them up and stuff. A few of them burst over here. Not a big deal. We want that. We like that. But, yeah, this was a good quest, man. I was so excited when we got one of those quests where they ask you to take care of their tox packs for them and then reward you for them, basically. It's like a double reward for us since we're wasters, man. We get the tox packs, plus we just got, like, some free stuff for it. And it's pretty sweet. Like I said, all we got to do is worry about poor little Sienna. Still waiting on the chem fuel. Didn't quite have enough, but we're going to get her outfitted. Well, I think it's about time to lay down our first underground heated sun lamp here. So this is what's going to start our greenhouses. Now the fungus obviously doesn't need it, which is very helpful, but I want to start moving most of our growing underground, and that is in large part because of the pollution. Like, I don't know how well these crops will last in a polluted environment. I've never tried it. But ultimately, in a situation like this, with an underground or colony, this is going to be preferable anyway. So we're going to move it mostly under here. But this one, I'm not sure exactly what I want to put there yet. There's actually a lot of stuff. I'd like to put a whole bunch of this, the neutro flower. That, of course, can get us penoxycyllin. Some food underground wouldn't be a bad idea. Just get some... what are the red lentils, which is like a meat substitute. I don't know. We got a lot of choices, but first things first, we got to get this constructed. And then with the mod, it's the VGP vegetable garden mod that allows you to have the garden tools and stuff. Once that's placed, or we can go ahead and do it now, we can actually order them to lay some soil here. It says I don't have it, but I know that I do. Wait a second. That's not exactly what I want. Huh. No, that's to go back to a revert. Okay, this should work. Okay, it does show it. How much do we have? Yeah, I've got 2,000 piles of dirt. This is 5. All right, we'll just use our fill tool here. There we go. That should do it. That should do it. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just keep an eye on this, make sure. And in the meantime, too, actually, what I like to do with these sun lamps is I turn them up a couple degrees, so just so it's nice and warm and balmy in the greenhouse. And then I'll actually, while it's still being worked on, I'll turn it off. Because they're kind of pretty big electrical hogs. Like, they take a lot. But it's not really a big deal for us. I mean, honestly... as long as we have the materials, I can just get free power from these tox generators. You know, we're not worried about pollution at all. So I'll just place another couple tox generators. Hey, yeah, put one right there. Start getting the animal spot polluted. Actually, I don't know how good of an idea that is. Putting it right next to our animals. We'll hold off on that. I'll think about it. We might not even need it at this point. The power itself is probably okay. Go back to that. There we go. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. 4 desperate refugees, including a child, are approaching. Their leader is called Zug. They have just escaped from a slave caravan. Zug begs permission to stay here for 19 days. Accepted. Zug, you've stopped by the right colony, my friend. You are totally welcome here. Let's check your bloodlines. Whoa, you look to have an interesting bloodline. What are you exactly? Ah, baseliner. She's of our ideology, though. Wait, why does she have 2? That's weird. Oh, that's her faction, I guess? Yeah. She's got 2 factions. That's what it is. She's got one ideology. What about you, sir? You look like a base... No, you're Neanderthal. Baseliner, and sadly another baseliner. Well, you know what that means, don't you? The freezer's about to get that much more full. Okay, well, this is essentially the second cold-blooded murder you guys have witnessed. Well, indirectly witnessed. You're witnessing this one, though. I hope you guys don't feel complicit. Aw, we failed a quest. What are the consequences of that? Oh, wait, there are none. That's right, this is RimWorld. Quests are meaningless. Morality is bendable. Oh, trying to run. Trying to run away. So cute. All right, let's get those bodies. Nice. Now this one, Jimmy had the audacity to live. Well, a little bit more target practice. That's all that is. Nice. Come on, Jimmy. It's like Swiss cheese over here. You know, I wanted to go through and make sure, see if anybody got upset about that refugee betrayal, but literally nobody. No. Oh, wait. Somebody is upset because we did. That might have been from. Well, there were a couple children. Yeah, so that's the only one. Oh, no, okay. Raider feels it too. Sorry, Raider. He's a little drowsy too. I mean, the drowsiness he's experiencing is equal to the negative feelings he gets from the murder. So it's a toss-up. He's a little drowsy. Maybe he'll feel better after he has a nap. Oh boy, guys, this is pretty huge, actually. Gizmo just got inspired creativity. What are you going to do, Gizmo? Oh, she's working in the garden. We need a gun. We need an assault rifle. Yes. This needs to be a legendary quality here. I'm thinking she's going to produce legendary, guys. This is it. We've got 7 components. We have the materials. No, Gizmo, do this. Work at the machining table. Oh, yes. Come on. Legendary assault rifle, guys. Keep your fingers crossed. Oh, you know what else? Production command. Yeah, that'll speed things up, I think. And what does this do for her? Person offering guidance, boosting construction and crafting abilities for everybody nearby. So does it help her? I don't think it might. No, her adrenaline rib helps her more than that does, but no worries, I don't care. Maybe it does help her, but all that matters is she's going to make something legendary here shortly. Legendary killing tool. Man, oh man, Snuff is just going on a butchering spree right now. This guy's just emptying out the fridge. Just butchering everything. Look at this. He's a madman. Good job, Snuff. I'm not sure what possessed him, but he's still got quite a load to go through. Let's check on the status of our legendary weapon. Oh, look at that. Up. Oh, damn it. Masterwork. Oh, I'm so disappointed, you Gizmo. How dare you? Well, it is a beautiful gun. The Gray Snuff. Whoa. This weapon is engraved with an illustration of Basque Snuff Deck finishing a project with joyous expression. His skill is visible in the work. The scene takes place inside a township built near a cliff. The work is shaded in hues of blue and gray. This representation refers to Snuff becoming a master at medical tasks. Guess who gets it? Guess who gets the upgrade here? What do you got, Snuff? He's got the assault rifle. Normal. Quite an upgrade, Mr. Snuff. This one is all about you. He looks so dapper with his little purple Elitex vest on, doesn't he? Come here, Snuff. Let's take a look at you, sir. Oh, what a glorious, glorious individual. Yes, masterwork. So, the next, or get out of my face. The next question is, who gets this? Should I give it to somebody? Let's look at our weapons tab. It is higher than some of these SMGs. Question is, what do we got skill-wise here? You're not good enough. You're not good enough. Ooh, Sun might be. Come here, Sun. 14, close enough. Let's get you an assault rifle. Very good. So we will go through, obviously. I think I want to wait till till Gizmo gets a little bit higher in her crafting, like a 50, actually like a 17 would be perfect. Because then I have a feeling she's going to be putting out the masterwork and even maybe legendaries more often. So that's what I'm waiting for before we really start to pump out the weapons and stuff. Also, components are a big factor in that as well. So, you know, guys, I think we've made a little bit of progress on this one. We've definitely done some cold-blooded acts of murder, that's for sure. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for it. But no, I'm kidding. I love all the comments. Hit that like and subscribe, guys, and I will see you on the next one.